back to Building the Bairns. This is episode 11, and today we'll be going through some more games. It's including the Scottish Cup fourth round against Queensland and some other Premier League games. So let's get straight into this episode by looking at the schedule. So for the schedule, we played a lot of games off camera. I think we finished off this month here. Hibs game, yeah, we had the 4 1s in a row. It was quite good. One thing I didn't notice until I was editing the episode, there was a red card in every game. That's nuts. That is genuinely blows my mind that it's red card in all 4 games we had in the episode. So, since then, we started off December with a 1-0 victory at home to St Johnstone. Then we had a 4-1 victory away to Motherwell. We're doing quite well here at the start of this month. Then, out of nowhere, we beat Celtic 2-1. I don't know where this came from, but we're on that good form now, as you can see from basically that Aberdeen match in the quarterfinals. We went on a rampage of battering teams. And yeah, Celtic got caught in the thick of it. So we won 2-1. And as you see through these games, and I'm showing it, you can see Valencia's back scoring now. Diego, even though he scored in this game, picked up a very bad injury. I think he was out for something like 7 weeks to 2 months. That was a bad one. So we played Valencia back in the striker position. Then we moved Allen to wing. And then there was a lot more chances you'll see coming to near the end of the month. That we were struggling because of injuries, but we'll get there when we get there. So we bet Celtic 2-1. Then we drew away to St Mirren 0-0. Johnny Kenny picked up an injury for him this season. This way you can tell the injuries are starting to get bad now for us. Then we bet Ross County home 3-0. Joyce and Moore scoring, both our youngsters scoring in this game. I had to get a couple of youngsters in run-outs in the bench and the start 11, so proud to see that. Then we got scalped 3-0 off Hearts. There's one of the games where we didn't play the best and our team was knackered to an extreme point, so I accepted the defeat because it's a heavy hitting month here. So after that, defeat to Hearts, we played home to Lumsden. We got a 2-1 victory here, all in the first half. The goals in the second half was quite quiet. Then we started off January after the small kind of break you get with a 1-0 defeat to Rangers at Ibrox. It's one of the ones where Rangers are all over us, so I'm not surprised we lost. So we move on from it. We went to home against Aberdeen and we won 3-0. Sack and Viceroy and Divin, one of our new players we signed, scored a penalty at a game. We'll get 2 new signs in a second. And then we had a very, very bad day off as away Dundee United. We got bet 2-0. This is probably the peak of injuries for us. So, injuries, tiredness, we just played dreadful. We were actually a better team, start-wise, but it's just one of the games where after 9 minutes the game was done and dusted. So, today we're playing this Scottish Cup fourth round match against Queensland at home. Then we're Hibs at home, Celtic away, and maybe get the Ross County game in. So let's go to the transfers and talk what we've been doing off camera. So you can see here there's a couple of, it's a loan contract for Allen. Alex Lovey will join us permanently. He's currently on a loan for Rangers, but it was chance listed by the club and I decided to bounce on it. So Alex Lovey will be joining us on a permanent deal at the end of the season. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to get a couple of loans in here with like Reece Williams, but I just don't think it'll happen. It's just one of the ones where you never know, so you've got to take a chance. So we're taking the opportunity to see if we get it. We've also brought in, with Alex, we bring in Divin here from West Ham. He's a youngster I've worked with in previous saves and becomes quite good. And he's already at a level where he can play in this league. So I'm happy with signing. He's 19, he's still got time to develop. And then we also bring in Jamal here as a goalkeeper option due to Much getting injured a wee bit now. I think he's maybe developed a bit of injury bonus. And also we just don't have a good backup, so decided to bring Jamal in as a goalkeeper option for us. It might not be the best, but I think he'll do good for the league we're in. And he's only made 1 mistake so far, unlike Much, who off camera made 4 mistakes, so happy with that. We also got rid of Ned Nesbitt, left for 10k. Might have been undercut there, but no one wanted him, and I just wanted to get rid of him because he was unhappy and it was causing issues. So we got rid of him. Then we brought got Paul Russell out on loan, so hopefully he'll realise his potential. The coaches tell me something to him, so we're going to let him go on loan, see if that changes it. Josh O'Connor left us, he only signed a 1 year deal with us. He left us to go to St Johnstone on a free. He wasn't the best for us, so good luck to him. Then Jacob Adams, one of the goalkeepers we bung in last season as an emergency, got sold to Portsmouth for nothing as well, and we loaned out Tom Carroll, who were getting a nice bit of wages off him, so it did open up an opportunity to bring some players in. We're still in January, as you can see, we're still obviously trying to make some signings done, but I like the way the team is, and we can tell how good the team is this game in this cup match. And you see the reason we'll try to get a defender in is because we're lacking one more there for fitness reasons, but I think we'll play Mackie and Nacho Fernandez in defence today. And with everyone tired, everyone's everyone's knackered just because of the whole injury list. And I don't know if I've got a screenshot of it, but he's taking a new contract to me because PSG won for him. PSG are wanting him, which indicates to me something about him is good. He looks smashing. So we've got a nice new release clause on him on that contract. Instead of 650, it's now 1.5 million. So still not the best, but we'll still got him now. He's been a key player. Lewis Coyle is finally coming back to his horrific injury he got. He had a damaged Achilles tendon, so he was out for 4 months and he's now on rehab for that. So that's the team for the day. We've got Jamal in net, we've got Johnson, Fernandez, McKenna, Mackey in defence, McGandles and Alex in the midfield, Mackay and Aaron on the wings, and Kenny and Diego up front. So I'll see you when the game starts. Welcome back to the game day at the Falkirk Stadium. Falkirk versus Queen of the South for our first game in the Scottish Cup this season. And let's hope we can get to the next round, because the Scottish Cup would be nice to get in, just as I say, extra runner, even have that chance to win it. We're playing well, so we could probably beat anyone on days. Diego's picked up an injury again. Since he's had that long term injury, he's not been the same, so it looks like I'll be taking him off early days here. Let's bring Divin, because of the whole, he's fitter than at Valencia now, and I'd rather have a risk of him getting injured than Valencia. No offence to the young lad, but Valencia is kind of carrying us now with the whole Diego situation. Well done there from Jamal, picks up the over the top. Looking for Hunt here, gets it, try to get it to one of the strikers, unable to. Now Queen of the South have a chance, getting out wide here. Can they get a cross in here? They do get one in, it's past it to McKenna, who then eventually clears it. Alex over here now, gets it through to Kenny, and Stone saves it. Unlucky there, lads. Keep pressing their defence, keep trying to get us a goal here. It's coming, I can feel it. Come on, half time, the highlights. Aye, that's it, half time. So, let's see how we Faith talk out here. Faith, yep. Let's see if that will change anything. Might need to go for a winger sub as well while I'm at it, because of the whole Alan leaving us. The reason he's leaving us because his work permit's starting to become an issue for us, so he is going out on loan. But if he doesn't work, I'll just give him to the end of his contract, which ends at the end of this season. Johnson here, McGandles. Johnson again goes all the way into Mackey. Mackey could put it back in. It's went to Stone, who's bounced off his hands, and it's landed for Divin, who scores. The youngster gets his second goal for the club. Fantastic. It was an easy tap in, but they all count, they all matter. Well done, son. 1-0 Falkirk. There's a free kick here being given to the Bairns. Mackay's in a good range here. Oh, what a goal! He's floated it past the keeper. That's a tight squeeze there, but he's done it fantastically. It's 2-0 to the Bairns, and it looks like we could be heading through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. Make an always sub here at it. I think we'll take McGrandles off for Joyce, and we will take off. I'm thinking we'll take off the winger by Mackay for Valencia. Yeah, I know I didn't want to waste Valencia's legs, but he's getting a shorter time than what the other boy was getting, so this Falkirk's thrown here, leads back to the defence. Joyce, Allen, Kenny, back to Allen, gets through Divin, oh unlucky. Went for a header outside the box and it just went over the bar. Now I think we're actually now getting the chance to spend a wee bit of money here. Allen's corner in for McKenna and it goes over the bar. Now it's going to be a goal kick highlight here for Queen of the South. Lands to the midfield to now point it forward here. Can they do anything? Oh, they've got past the defender and I think it was McKenna in for the tackle, unable to. The shot has been parried away by Jamal, so well done to him. As the phone here, fucking himself has landed all the way, hoof ball to Marque to Valencia. Valencia puts it in. I think it's just bounced off of Kenny's head there. It's been cleared out to the Falkirk defence. Alex Lovey, Devon, Valencia, and the shot is saved and caught by Stone. Another highlight again, instantly. A lot of highlights in this game. Joyce, Johnston, Kenny, Allen. Nice bit of play here. Allen gets it to Devon and he's offside. It's so unlucky for him. That would have been a great opportunity. Unlucky to the young lad. And this game is heading for Falkirk victory. Kenny on the ball here gets it crossed in from the wing, unable to get the Falkirk man cleared out to Valencia. Put back in, pass back to Markey, back in for Devon, and he's got his second of the game now. It's 3-0 Falkirk. The young lad is really making a name for himself here at the Falkirk Stadium as the game ends. Falkirk 3, Queen's South 0. And we are heading to the next round of the Scottish Cup, folks. Brilliant. Love to see it. Don't actually know when the draw is, so find out now actually if I go to here. So the draw will be the next day, so I will see you for that draw. We're back for a draw, but before we go into it, there's something I forgot to mention. Off camera, we had a few things happen, so they'll pop up on the screen. We'll start off with the youth equipment has been upgraded. Managed to get the board after they basically gave me a new contract. Well, at the start of the season, I forgot to take a picture of it, so I got a new contract and I asked basically, can I get youth equipment up? Done. I think it's the coaching badges or the youth coach badges, that's been upgraded as well. So I've had that as well. Pretty good, making these youth intakes good. Talk about youth intakes. Here's your intake we got as well. I don't know what my thoughts are on it. Again, I don't believe the stars because they all could change. The last one we had was a God send 5-star one. It didn't end up being that, but we still got some good players out of it. So I'm hoping this one will be somehow be a 5-star. But there's a couple of positions I'm interested in, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we now going to see who we got in the Scottish Cup. The draw's by the day, so Falkirk's in the hat. Let's draw the teams. It's Falkirk with John first here at home to Ross County. Oh, I'll draw the rest and let you all have a look at the screen. I'll take the Ross County draw. That team that we have bet this season. So that will be I think that's one I feel I'll get comfortable with, especially being at home. And I would like to try and get us in the next round of that. So with that out of the way, I will see you when the game starts. We're back. It's not exactly game day, but this is interesting. Premier Sport Cup quarterfinals Falkirk could soon be the subject of a takeover bid amid the rumours of the current chairperson Kerry is looking to move on. Interesting. So the unnamed investor is looking to buy a controlling stake of the club with possible floating the club onto the stock market. I don't know if that's any good, but takeover talks. This is good or bad news. Hopefully, the person that comes in has got a wee bit of cash, and I get kept on, and we win the league. So yeah, I thought that'd be quite interesting to pop in. So I'll now see you for game day. Welcome back to a game day. It's Falkirk at home to Hibs, and here is the team sheet we'll be rocking out with. So we've got Jamal in net, backline of McKenna, Sack, Sean, and Mackie. Midfield of McGandles and Joyce. The wingers of Mackay and Valencia, and up front it'll be Devon and Kenny. So I will see you when the game starts. And it's kick off at the Falkirk Stadium, Falkirk versus Hibs. And let's see if we can get a result here, as we are third in the league and Hibs are fourth, so it would be nice to just keep getting points away from them. And it'd be nice to try and maybe even have a catch up on the top two, but not really my idea. Just want to try and get some sort of European finish this season. So staying away from people below us that are contenders is the plan. Falkirk highlight here though. Joyce should try and get up to one of the strikers with a hoofball, not able to, but we've won the ball back. And now Kenny gets the ball through to Devon, who scores 1-0 Falkirk. And this lad absolutely doing fantastic for us. Lovely to see. And the Bairns lead here 1-0 at home. Oh, smashing. This is a good start to this game. As we now go second place in the league. Rangers still have that game advantage, Joe. As our hoofball didn't work here, as Muller has stole it for Hibs. They go out wide, the fighter play into Marcus. Marcus slots it in the bottom corner. It's now 1-0 now. That's quite it's actually probably one of the issues with attack that we do play this kind of over the top hoofball a lot, and it does work quite a lot of the time. But times like that where we lose it and they can score from it is one of the risks with running it. So I do expect those goals like that sometimes, but it's been quite a quiet game. Hibs actually been the better team in the stats here. I'm just going to give the lad a wee bit of encouragement here and tell I'm not actually happy about half at all. See if that will change anything, but we walk out here, still no highlights. No, we've had a few more shots now though. We've now got highlights. Falkert out to McKenna. There's nothing from the phone. It goes all the way back to Sack, who's got the ball. Now looking for options. Does a very good ball to Devon, who gets out to Mackay. To McKenna. Back in Valencia. It's been cleared out. Mackie now. Joyce. Valencia. Joyce McGandles. It's a good pass to one of the wide players. Mackie gets it in, and Kenny's header hits off the bar. So unlucky. There, and Falk had a great opportunity to take the lead. I'm actually going to make a couple of subs here, I think. If I were going to take off Mackay and McGrandles, maybe. No, we're really lacking players now because of the injuries and tiredness of people. I think we'll actually just have to do that as our only sub, to be honest with you. Yeah. That is going to be our only sub. Definitely not had the squad depth planned this season. I'm not happy with that from my own part. As a Mackie free kick is tipped over bar by the goalkeeper, we get the corner. Joyce with a fantastic tackle. It goes out to Allen, who crosses it back in, and the header goes over the bar. Cold kick here for Hibs. Try to get up to Nesbitt, unable to. Falcon do have possession now. Is Falcon now trying to look for attack? Joyce. McGandles, is unable to do anything. It's cleared back out by the Hibs man to Joyce, who gets it forward. Lost the ball again, now back to Joyce. Allen to Kenny. Kenny, what a fantastic shot that is. It's 2-1 Falkert. He's hit a kind of low driven with pivot, and the keeper's unable to put anything to stop it with how powerful the shot was. And we take the lead here 2-1. Fantastic. And now, if we can just keep it like this, we'll be talking. Karen here, phone. Cohen. Oh, Mackie wins it back. Sean, Mackie. Oh no. There's now Muller. Oh my god, what a horrendous shot that is. His shot goes over the bar and over the stadium for that matter. Hibs here down to the remaining of extra time to try and get something. A dude got an attack here. It's been cleared by Mackie. Eventually bounces back out. And Doyle Hayes picks the ball up and takes a long shot. It's 2-2 now. Unlucky, but really need to sort out the issues with subs now. That's the substitutes we could have made. This game would have made the game better. That's the point now. It's annoying that he's out at an acid duty. We've got a couple of injuries with the flu. It's just not enough players. So with that game now done, we will now move on to the next game of the episode. It's against Celtic, I want to say. Yeah, it's away Celtic, so we'll see for that game. Now it's match day at Celtic Park. For Celtic versus Falkirk, this is what the Falkirk lineup's going to be. So it's going to be Jamal in net, McKenna, Sack, Sean, and Fernandez. And actually, to say it's going to change that. It's going to be McKenna, Sack, Sean, and Mackie in defence. Midfield duo of Magandos and Bidon. The wingers are going to be Mackay and Allen, and up front we've got Valencia and Devon. Picks at Benjamin, got a youngster, we've got Alex Eddy. Not playing a game first, but it's just someone to fill that bench out for one of the positions. So we'll now see for when the game starts. It's now kick off here at Celtic Park, and I'll be honest with you, I'm full on expecting another scalping because I think it's going to take a while to build a good team. It's going to beat your Celtic and Rangers at their grounds. As Celtic Turnbull plays a ball here for McGregor, it's saved by Jamal as they do get the corner. They whip the corner in and it goes over the bar from Fabian Silva. That is not the Fabian Silva that plays for Wolves, is it? You've got to check this in their team now. Yes, it is the Fabian Silva, and it looks like he might be on a permanent contract there. My God, Celtic's got some team in this game. Oh, the free kicks just went wide of the goal. They've got some team, really good players in their team. I don't imagine that Fabian Silver's surely. I feel like that's got to be a one deal. As they're put through to Josip, who has took a chip and it's hit off the bar. Falkirk under so much pressure now. As we're doing balls like that, which you can tell why we've got not actually got a good goalkeeper in there. That's probably the only plus for this game we've got as Celtic play out from the back here. Goes out to McGregor on the left side. Gives back to O'Reilly, Turnbull. As they're still just playing this one touch passing, it's fantastic. Eventually gets down to Paulinho and he demolishes the first time, he's scored again at Celtic Park against us. It's 1-0 Celtic. That's going to be a long day again, isn't it? Hate coming here in FM at the start of a save. I actually hate just playing at Celtic and Rangers ground in general in FM. It's just two grounds that I don't do good at all. So, second half, let's see if we can get something from this match. It is not the scalping I expected, but it's still a chance of that scalping to happen. I'm going to take a few players off here. I'm going to take off Mackay for Eddie. Swap them around. I'm going to take Mackie off for Fernandez. And I guess we'll leave a rest card. I don't like the whole might get an injury or a red card. We do pick up a first booking there. Actually, a second booking. Mackie's came off the pitch. Played some football here. Celtic got it to Paulinho, who cuts in and had a great opportunity to make it 2-0, but it's good save from the Falkirk goalkeeper. As the corner comes in, it's been cleared, but Celtic still have the highlight. Playing some passing into it, goes to Abada, who's won the header off, I think it's Sean there, and shot goes wide. Now Falkirk actually playing a highlight here, and never mind, it's lost instantly. We just won't get a highlight, I guess. Fabius has been played through. It's been saved by a goalkeeper, but Abada scores the rebound. It's 2-0 Celtic. Right, we're going to make that a third sub now. We're going to bring Diego and see if he's injury wants to do. He's come back from injury, wants to do something this game. As we get a corner, it's been put into sack. It just goes wide, unlucky with a sack. Probably the first highlight of the game for us. Got another highlight here. Looks like a goal kick or some sort of hoofball to our strikers, unable to do anything. Celtic play it forward, cleared, but back to Celtic again. Fabian Silver through to Abada, and it's saved by a goalkeeper. Celtic had a lot of chances this game, and you can definitely see an improvement in not getting scalped. They're still playing about the ball here, and John has just absolutely battered one of their players. Free kick Celtic. The Frenchman steps up to take it. What a save from Jamal. Well done, son. 8 goal difference still okay for us here. As Celtic have another chance. Brilliant the ball there to Paulinho, and I agree with the commentary there. Tex, how he missed that? That's fantastic save from the goalkeeper. A really bad sitter there, and with the 3 subs we get the opposite injury. Now we do a 10 men smashing. We'll just have to play this for the last 5 minutes. I think Bidon's in defence. Unlucky to him. That's where the goals could start flowing in for Celtic now with us doing 10 men. Barra, Turnbull. Celtic playing some nice passing here, really take advantage of that missing man, and again I think it was a left back who's ran up and took a shot and it's missed. Free kick again. Back off the post, or tipped on the post by Jamal. And they got an injury now. Their striker Fabian Silva subbed off into the game, ends 2-0. So it's not a good result, but better than the last time. And Sean's out for 45 weeks. That's a big loss, especially when we've got 2 actual main defenders at the club. So we'll now head to the last game of the episode, which is Ross. Well, actually, we'll maybe play a Scottish guy. I'll play a Scottish. So I'll see you for the Ross County game. Welcome back to game day for Falkirk away Ross County. And this is the team we're going to be putting out. A very tired, battered side, but got hope in it still. We've got Jamal and net. We've got the back 4 of McKenna, Patterson, Fernandez, and Mackie. Midfield of Bidon and Lovey. Wingers of Mackay and Allen and Kenny and Diego up front. I will see when the game starts. As the game kicks off here away at the Global Energy Stadium, some name. This battered slash youthish Falkirk side will take on our Ross County here, who are sitting ninth in the league table. Let's see if Falkirk can get at least a win in this episode and try and gain something. It's been quite a poor episode, I would say, but again, it's not anything to do with our fault. It's just a team that is battered of injuries and tired, and maybe a part of it my fault not bringing enough squad rotation. But if I've not a lot of wages to spend on the window and a lot of loan players rejecting us, it was very hard. As a bid on puts for Kenny here, and the shot has been saved by the Ross County goalkeeper, Adam Patterson. And it'll be the end of the highlight there. Falkirk looking okay actually this game so far. Already knackered to though. Mackay puts in Kenny and unable to score. Saved by the Ross County goalkeeper. Now Allen put in the corner. Oh, Fernandez been pushed here. It's a Falkirk penalty. Mackay step up and take it. And he slots in the bottom left corner. Well done by Mackay. Falkirk lead here just before half time. Lovely to see. And now it's half time. Falkirk are winning 1-0. This would be a really good game to win, especially with how our team's doing now with the fitness and all that. As Alex Lowe tries to play in Diego is unable to. Mackay wins it back. Now Kenny wins it. Now kind of scrap here, winning the ball back and forth. Now Ross County do get the attack though. Struggling to get past this Falkirk defence, but I think you might get a gap there. Was getting created. They're starting to maybe get something. Have us wide. Oh, right, okay, a lot to explain there. Ball's been put in. I think the striker's headed it towards the goalkeeper. It's been saved. Then Cookter had shot an open net, but McKenna's put his body in the line and it's saved it there. Falkirk now starting to feel a really bad side of tired legs. As Charles Cook had another chance here. It's hit off the bar. Ross County are getting incredibly unlucky here. They'll be feeling it. Falkirk still lead here. This is a tight game. This is the sort of games that you want to win to get these positions. You need to win your away games, especially how your team's feeling. We'll make a couple of subs though. Diego's coming off for Devon, and we'll take off Allen for Eddie. Yeah, two youngsters coming on. Okay, to Kenny, and it's been saved by the goalkeeper. Caught actually. Very unlucky. About 6 minutes clock here as we get the next highlight. It's a punt by the Falkirk goalkeeper. He was trying to head it back to the goalkeeper in the way, punt up, and it's picked up by Jamal. He's looking for a punt here. Does get to Devon, Kenny to Devon again, who takes a right good long shot from outside the box. It's just drop him down, but unable to hit anything that goes over the bar. It's an unlucky attempt there. Worth the goal, and I think for the last couple of minutes we'll bring on Joyce for Biton, just because they're absolutely knackered here. Patterson wins the header here from the Ross County punt. It's Joyce puts through to Devon. Shots been saved by a goalkeeper. The Ross County goalkeeper's probably kept him in the game today. He's been fantastic for Ross County. As our corner is cleared out by Ross County. We do receive the ball again though. Fernandez with Joyce to Eddie. Back in for Kenny, unable to do it. Alex Lowe now try to get forward, unable to. Now Ross County have a counter attack here. McKenna's able to sweep up back to the goalkeeper. It's cleared up forward. Ended the highlight there. Well done there. Now we've got a free kick here. And Donaldson has scored from the free kick, but he looked like an offside position. He is offside. The goal has been disallowed. It's Falkirk pick up the 1-0 victory. Fantastic. Very unfit and changed team. I'm very happy with the result. And yes, it's a wee bit late in the episode, but you know what? I'm feeling a nice wee Scottish Cup episode again. So I will see you for the next Scottish Cup match against Ross County at home. I'm back for the last game of the episode. It is game day at the Falkirk Stadium for the Scottish Cup tie here against Ross County. And it's the team sheet we're going to roll us. So we've got Jamal in net. We've got Johnson, McKenna, Fernandez, and Mackey in defence. McDaniels and Bidon in the midfield. Mackay and Valencia in the wings. And Kenny, Diego up front. So I'll see you when the game starts. Let's kick off at the Falkirk Stadium for the Scottish Cup fifth round tie. Mackay corner here for Falkirk. Into McKenna. In 4 minutes in, we lead. Fantastic start for the Bairns here. Finally, with a wee bit of time with no 2 to 3 day breaks, and we've got the full week off. Some of the lads got rested, and we've got a kind of fitter team now for this game. As Falkirk highlight again. Kenny today got up to Mackay to Johnston. Cross it in for Valencia. It's 2-0 Falkirk after 14 minutes. The Bairns double the lead here. And this is looking like a very comfortable next round tie for the Bairns. It's early days to say that, but we're playing fantastic. It's a Mackay free kick saved by the goalkeeper out for a corner. It's scored for us already. Mackay puts in McKenna, it goes over the bar. I do see in the latest scored as well that Dunfermline's in there. It'd be nice to see them go through and then to us to get them. Not played them this season, obviously, with us getting promoted. But I mean, a wee fitch against them. And looking at the actual latest scores, there's quite a few teams in there. Like, there's no Hearts in there. I don't know if Hibs are playing one of the Rangers or Celtic, but good chance of getting to the next round there potentially. I'm going to tell the lads here we're done good in that first half. And it's been quite, after that second goal, lacklustre on the highlights. There's now one here. Lost out a goal kick, goes out to a Falkirk player, Mackay wide here. Tackle, but still able to do something with it. It's whipped into Valencia, whose header is blocked, but does get a chance a bit on the shoot, and it's been cleared away. Mackay corner now into McKenna, goes over the bar. Now a chance for Ross County as the header is cleared by McKenna. And what a goal from Avon Rowe. Wow. Fantastic strike there from him. I can't even take it and just take it away from him. That was bloody well done. Well, what a strike that is. And Falkirk don't have a cushion anymore. And I'm going to make some subs, I think, because both strikers are being very quiet this game. I'm just going to bring on both youngsters in the striker department, see how that goes. Because Jordan Moore hasn't actually been the worst for us coming off the bench. And Divin has not been bad as well. He's been actually a great signing for us so far. But it looks like we're heading to the end of this game with no highlights. It's a 90th now. Yep, that Ross County goal was the last highlight of the game. It ends 2-1 to the Bairns, and we do qualify for the next round of the Scottish Cup, which I'm going to imagine will be drawn in the 18th. If it is, we will stay in it to find out who we play. So let's find out now. Is it stages? Quarterfinals will be drawn on the 18th. So yes, I'll see you for the cup draw. It is Scottish Cup quarterfinal draw day, and you see some of the teams in there. Celtic and Dundee still got to play. Rangers are through, but there's no Hearts, no Hibs. Aberdeen sitting there, but some good teams here. Queen Park at home to Partick. St Johnstone at home to Rafe. That means we've got one of the big teams. Amazing. Rangers at home to Aberdeen. Falkirk at home to Celtic or Dundee. Brilliant. We'll see if we can just cut a skip back to find out who they play. Because I played on the Sunday and Celtic went 4-0, so we were playing Celtic in that next game in the Scottish Cup. Now let's look at the calendar. So I'm thinking, I think that Scottish Cup game's a perfect game to come back to. We play at Rain 4 on camera or these 3, and it's just perfect for then having an episode for the split happening. Yes, we'll come back for the Celtic Hearts St Johnstone game, so thank you again for watching this episode. If you did leave a like, it'd be appreciated. Subscribe to keep yourself entailed to this Falkirk episode playlist and other stuff that's getting made in the channel. We'll hopefully have another video up soon. It's something different. But yeah, thanks for watching again. If you want to leave any comments, feel free. I'll have a wee read them. But until then, I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.